There has been a national discussion over the past few months concerning the challenges that our veterans face on a daily basis. First Lady Michelle Obama and Joe Biden, the wife of the vice president, have teamed up with the cast of NBC's Night Shift to spread the word about veterans' mental health. Take a look.
For too long in this country, we've treated mental health as somehow different from physical health. But that just doesn't make sense. Imagine if we told someone with heart disease to just snap out of it or stigmatize someone because of a broken leg.
So it's time we change the conversation about mental health in this country, especially when it comes to our troops, veterans, and their families. It's time for us to all be clear that getting support and treatment isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength.
A website you can visit, that website, joiningforces.gov. We thank Mrs. Biden and Mrs. Obama for their support in bringing awareness to this issue. Something else you need to be aware of, in March, the president wanted to cut veterans' benefits, including retirement pay, by as much as 20%. But just today, an about-face from our commander-in-chief. That's good news, and we'll keep an eye on it for you. Now, whatever you think of him, you cannot accuse former Florida Governor Jeb Bush of doing an about-face on illegal immigration. He is all in for amnesty.
11 million people that should come out from the shadows and receive earned legal status.
Memo to Jeb, they are not in the shadows. In fact, the Obama administration has already moved ahead with its own amnesty, totally unapologetic about that unconstitutional action. Listen to this question from Texas Senator John Cornyn and the way it's answered by Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson.
Do you regret the actions that you and the administration have taken that have gotten us to this point?
No, I do not, Senator. I believe that the undocumented population in this country, which at least half of which has been here more than 10 years, has to be reckoned with. We know they're here, and they are not priorities for removal. There are millions of people in this country who are not priorities for removal. There are dozens of states that allow them to have driver's licenses. There's one state that says that an undocumented immigrant has the right to practice law.
That state would be California, where illegals can join the legal profession. Go figure. Now, it's worth noting that California hopes to automatically register every licensed driver in the state to vote. Breitbart.com reports that the state legislature in Sacramento has yet to pass the legislation, but new Secretary of State Alex Padilla wants to follow Oregon's lead, where it's already state law. Unless you think this is just a West Coast thing, you need to think again. Take a look at ads running in North Carolina sponsored by a group called Welcoming America, backed with seed money from billionaire George Soros.
Every North Carolinian has a story. UnitingNC.org.
Let me tell you the real story here. There is one word hiding in the shadows: legality. What's afoot is a nonstop effort to blur the lines between legal and illegal immigration. Apparently, that's where Jeb Bush agrees with President Obama and George Soros. At least, that's the way I see it. You have a voice here on Newsmax Prime, and we want to share some nice comments we received via social media following our first two programs in prime time. Let me offer a friendly amendment. It's just one comment. There are more coming in even as I speak, I'm sure. At any rate, this one comes from Rebecca via Facebook. She writes, quote, "You asked, I like your manner and your guests. You gave news and didn't preach. You also let me feel I could make up my own mind. Good job." Well, thank you very much for that kind comment, Rebecca. You can send in your comments as well, good, bad, kind, or unkind, via email to newsmaxprime@newsmaxtv.com. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/newsmaxprime, and you can get us on Twitter too. That's it. Stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.